Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. I'm on a roll today, so all this energy uh is starting to catch back up to me now. So I thought I'd make another one talking about another pair of old school sneakers that I had back in I think it was my sophomore year in high school, my 10th grade year in high school. So that was 96. So I was online again and I was looking at these for a while, going back and forth with myself about them for a little while because the actual color that I had back in high school was the original color. They didn't have many colors. I think it was only black and the ones that I had. So a few other colors came a little bit later, but I think that the first run was just the black and the ones that I had. So I'm not gonna be too long. I'm not gonna be too drawn out. Let's just get right into these. Another pair of dope old school sneakers. And what I like about these is the box, man. The box is just fire, man. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've been on this old school shoe run for a couple months now, and I am having fun with it. So, boom, let's just break these out, man. Like I said, the box is fire, man. It really is. So, boom, man. The Nike Air Flightposite, um, Chinese New Year. Like, okay, so I was on YouTube and I was looking for like a full review of this shoe, and since it's such an unpopular shoe, you're not gonna find like a full detailed review. So here I am again, making another full detailed review of a shoe that's pretty unpopular. You know, this wouldn't be anybody's first choice as a shoe, but because I've had this shoe once before back in high school, which was the eggplant flight posit. I said to myself, man, you know what? I've been looking at these. They weren't a lot of money, so I said, you know what? It'll be cool to at least have another pair, you know, in some type of remembrance of having them back in high school. So I said, all right, even though they're cheap and the colors are like kind of funky, but the colors are dope to me. If y'all really look at the shoe, this is a fire shoe. If you really look at this shoe, there's a lot going on with the shoe. That's not dirt. That's the design of the shoe. I've only worn these maybe 4 times. And I've had them for about maybe 2 months now. That's the actual design of the shoe. That's not dirt. That's not road dust or anything like that. That's the actual design of the shoe. So you have gold in there, you have purple in there, you have a mixture of things. There's different patterns going on here. I guess like to represent like a party or like confetti or something like that. But I thought because they were so different looking and because they are unpopular shoe, I said that I'd get them and just add them to my old school shoe collection, you know, which is very small still, by the way, you know. But look at this. Look at what's going. Look at the details of what's going on with this shoe. This is a dope shoe, man. Only certain kinds of people can pull this shoe off. Me, I can pull this off. I can pull this off. And I said to myself, the only thing I don't like about this is it came with purple laces. It would have been 10 times better if they just gave us just black laces. I mean, we can switch them. I can just order some or whatever. But it'd have been dope if they would have just came with black laces from the beginning. But I think what's this say right here? I think it says 2K. I think it says. I'm not even sure, but this is a dope looking shoe. It's different. You know, I like to be different. Sometimes I like to mix things up, and I just don't like to look like everybody else. Everybody's buying the same shoe. Everybody else is just wearing the same styles. I like to jump out there and be a little different from time to time. So these are fire shoe. Now, what I've noticed that I didn't notice about this particular shoe is the padding, like how much you feel the ground in these. I don't remember it being like that back in the day because I did play ball in mine. So, you know, I can't remember exactly how they felt, but walking in these now, you can definitely feel a lot of the ground in these. These are definitely made for basketball courts, you know. You can feel a lot of the ground when you're just walking. It's not a lot of. It's comfortable. It's padded. It's I think it has an air unit in it. It is padded, but it's very low. It's low padding, so you can feel a lot of the ground when you're walking. I don't know how they'll perform as far as playing in them or anything like that, but I just picked them up because it's an old school shoe, 1996 design shoe. To me, it's fire. Like I said, it's different. You throw on a nice shirt, some shorts, you can get away with it. I would switch the laces to black laces, but like lacing these is like trying to relace a shoe like this is like don't even try. Just leave the purple laces. So, just a quick review of these. I think these are fire. I think these just stand out uh on their own. They're in a lane of their own. This is the Flightposite Chinese New Year, and that's the first time I ever pulled the trigger on any Chinese New Year model was these. I think I had got them for maybe around 120, something like that. It's not an expensive shoe, you know, but it's not an expensive shoe because it's not a popular shoe. You know what I'm saying? This is not going to be something that, most people go for, but a guy like me who's a little bit weird, who likes to kind of just be an oddball sometime, this is right up my alley. And the price was right up my alley as well. So if you are in the market for a shoe like this, they are inexpensive. It's an old school shoe, of course. It's 1996. Tim Duncan used to rock flight posits. I think Jalen Rose. There are a few players that rocked flight posits back then. So when it came out, the technology was different. The flight, and then you had the foam posit because of this foamy uh, foamy material that it's made out of. Like this, like I love these in the rain because the rain just bounces right off these. Like that's the one thing about foam posits and flight posits that I love is you can wear them in the rain because like these are basically water repellent. So uh yeah, if you're interested in a pair of shoes like this, you can check out any of the platforms, any of the websites or whatever, and you can go true to size in these. Um, I would I should have went down half a size because I do have a pretty good amount of room in the toe box. Even though they're size 8 and I do wear thick socks, I think I should have went down half a size for the snug fit. But I'm still happy with these overall because they are different. So when I wear them, I do get a lot of looks because they are a different look because they're such a different looking shoe. So again, if you're in the market for these, check them out. They aren't expensive and fly bumps.